Woo! All right, but we have a busy show. You look different. What's going on?
Hey, what is this? My contract's not up until next season, Jason.
Well,
What?
you got tossed. Oh man, we're gonna take you out to the ball game later.
Dance like the moves that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey! Oh man, if autumn came and told me, son.
Yes, everybody, welcome in. Later with Jason Suel. So glad that you are tuned in. Yeah, ready.
I feel tough now.
Man, do you after that song?
Yeah, after that song.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a jacket tonight. I'm like ready
You're
to
free.
rumble tonight.
Yeah, loose and free. I love it. Summer's here.
There's gonna be a rumble in the streets tonight. Or maybe just like fun, happy, family-friendly thing.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
More the second option.
Yeah. Or a rumble.
Can you believe that summer's here, though? I mean, it feels like spring lasted forever, man. There was rain, there was hail, there were
Pollen.
tornadoes.
Tornadoes,
Pollen.
dude. Like, we gotta figure this thing out. I
Right.
thought they were going. Remember when I was a kid and they were like, "We're gonna salt the clouds and control the weather for the rest of your lives." Like, what happened to that technology?
I don't know. It might be happening.
Did you see Geostorm?
Using
I
it
need
against
that.
us. Okay, can you fill me in on Geostorm? People reference it like it was a cultural touchstone that everybody
That's because
saw.
of me. I never let it go. It's the dumbest movie on the planet with Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler, right, what happens?
Well, there's a secret government cover-up that knows how to control the weather and weaponize it. And then, of course, it calamity ensues.
Sure.
And there's a bad guy. And just the bad
course.
guy is rain.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's nuts, but it's so stupid and fun.
It's so stupid.
But
Do you
when
have
can we
any?
get that?
What kind of blockbuster are you most looking forward to this summer? Have you already seen it? Has it already dropped?
I mean,
Was it
I
Mission
watched Mission Impossible. That was a lot of fun. I watched Friendship. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Friendship
Watched Lilo
is
and-
awesome. It's
Lilo and
hilarious.
Stitch wasn't as much fun as we were kind of
Anticipating
promised.
that would be.
Yeah, but we're here. The movies are fun.
The movies are fun, man. And summer blockbuster season is always. I'm still looking forward to Superman. That one's coming out.
Yeah.
So seeing where that goes.
No baseball movies this year.
But
you
speaking
know?
of baseball,
It's a good
baseball
summer.
is everywhere right now.
It's a summer jam.
Including on this show. We're going to be speaking with Justin from the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, talking about everything you can experience there at our best ballpark all summer long. And we got the band Mr. Orange joining us on the show. Great kind of summertime rock vibes.
I love
Can't
a good
wait for
orange
that.
in the summer.
Yeah, it's a good orange in the summer. You know what I love in the summer is a good pizza. And we got Pizzeria Ruby down there at the chef's table. What are we doing, guys?
Today we're making pizza.
Making pizza!
Making pizza.
That seemed obvious for a second there. Yeah.
They do the best pizza
They do.
in the region, so I cannot wait to visit with them and taste, sample a little pizza. That's all coming your way later. Welcome back, everybody. We got Justin Cole from the Northwest Arkansas Naturals joining us now. Thanks for being here, Justin.
Love being here. Thank
Man,
you.
it's been a busy season, even so far. You've had players that are like, were already called up, right?
We got off to a really hot start.
Yeah.
We're still in the mix, so we still have a good squad. We still have probably 6 of the top 13 Royals prospects, but we did lose Jack Caglione.
Yeah, he was a
the
big
number
draw.
one prospect. Yeah, he came out of the gates hot, and
Yeah.
he's continued that streak up in AAA Omaha. It was a lot of fun watching him here.
So how does that work? We're a AA team, is that right? And then you
Correct.
get called up to AAA?
Yep, we're kind of the 2 steps from it. So
Okay.
you get here, you're 2 more steps, you're in the big leagues.
So did players always do that, or does sometimes they go straight from AA to?
They can.
Royals.
Typically with the Royals, they usually have them at least touch each level. Sometimes it can not be for super long,
Right.
but usually they do want to at least get them exposed to a different level each step of the way up. But you can go AA right to the big leagues.
Yeah. I mean, he's not the only one. You've had several other players, I think, also moved up to the AAA ball. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. A lot of pitchers,
Yeah.
a couple of our position players. I mean, really, once you get to AA, you have the ability to play in AAA or the major leagues. It's kind of around the edges at that point. Can you fix that little part of your game, or can you accentuate the other parts of your game? It's really neat when they get to this level. And seeing a guy like Jack Caglione, he's kind of on the far end of he gets to move super fast. Other guys, it's great to see them prove it at each level, and they
Right.
earn it, and they get there, and they achieve the dream. You know,
Right.
They get to play in the big leagues.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta, put in a little more effort, and some people are just natural all-stars. But no matter what, you're right. I mean, we got a great squad this year. Things are shaping up really well. Now, remind us, you kind of like do the season in 2 parts. Is that right?
Yeah, we reset halfway through. So
That always blows my mind.
yeah, I think it's kind of the way the minor leagues work.
Yeah.
You can lose players,
Right.
so you can be the greatest team ever, and then most of your team goes to AAA. Well, it doesn't mean you'll be bad, but it's all new guys, new to the team, new to this area, new to
Right.
the level. So at June 22nd, we reset the standings. So if we win the first half, we're guaranteed the playoffs. If we don't, well, we have a whole other half now to see if we can get it done.
Okay, so the playoffs happen like sort of cumulatively of, I don't know, season part 1, season part 2.
First
after the
half, second
reset.
half play.
Okay.
Yep. You play for your division, then you play the other division for the championship.
How long have you been doing this job?
Since 2004.
Okay. Oh my gosh. What have you seen? Like, give us some history. The park's changed. The logos, the branding, everything has recently changed. How has it evolved?
I always say, back in 04, at 5 o'clock on Friday, I'd turn my computer off, I'd go home, I'd come back in Monday, and nowadays it's, 24/7 with player moves. Our games are streamed. Back in 2004, if we were on the road, I'd have to just look in the newspaper in the morning. Now you can figure it out right away. We losing, we winning, who's doing well, who's not. Same with our business. We can sell tickets 24/7 now.
Yeah.
Before, you had to walk down to the ballpark or give us a call. Now you can buy them whenever you want. So just things like that have
Yeah.
evolved. It doesn't seem like, but over 20 years now. And same with the players. It all has changed, and
The
the way
game
that they
has
train
changed.
and all that too.
Yeah, for sure. What about just the people who come, the fans? How has that changed over the years?
The target is always still, we want it to be family friendly, but we want to do promotions for everyone too. Our kind of benchmark though is the family friendly promotions, fireworks, kids run the bases, but
Right.
we do Thirsty Thursdays, dollar brats, dollar hot dogs. We Harry Potter nights, Star Wars nights, bobbleheads. So you try to appeal to anyone and everyone that wants to come and either watch baseball or just relax
just hang out.
and have a good time and be outdoors in some beautiful weather in a great ballpark.
Yeah. Bo, what's your favorite part of going to any kind of baseball game?
Well, I'd have to say he hit the nail on the head with the bobbleheads, the toys, the food, the fireworks. Sports, I guess, is a thing you could do, but I really enjoy. He nailed it. Like, not everybody. I was kind of broken as a child playing Little League, and then I'm like, I don't think I like baseball. And now I'm like, okay, wait, maybe I like going to the baseball stadium and maybe just doing all the other fun things that there are to do.
Yeah, and there's tons of fun things to do, at Arbus. So you mentioned sort of you have activations every night. One of the things that I really have gotten into, and I think our fans have gotten into, is this race that you have every night between the egg and the hen and the rooster, right?
Yeah, we have a fourth now too.
Oh, that's right. So inform us about that.
The little chick racer.
The chick.
It's the real little yellow chick that runs now against
Yes.
the hen, the rooster, and the egg.
Yeah.
The egg got its first victory last year. Very exciting. You were there for that.
I was there for that. It was super thrilling.
And now
People lost their minds.
they did, and
Plus,
the egg had a
didn't you-
bobblehead.
Oh, I was going to say
Yep.
you had an egg bobblehead. Speaking of bobbleheads, Bo.
And then, so this year, the hen is going to get their due on
Okay.
July 12th. So
Finally.
the hen probably will get a win. We don't know. You gotta run the race.
You got to run the race to see what happens.
But we have a chick racer this year.
could
So eventually, right now, we kind of maybe pull the strings on that race. But I think with little chick racer, we want to give maybe some kiddos an opportunity to run as well.
yeah,
so
absolutely.
I look forward to getting that off
See
the
if
ground
they-
here soon.
See if they can do it, right? I mean, it's kind of hard to move in those costumes.
I think it's why we've kind of kept our crew in charge of
Right.
it, because we don't want someone to fall
Yeah,
over.
it's
But we're going
risky.
to test this out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun this summer to get that going as well. But I think it's kind of the fun of why I've done this for so long. I get to be close to a lot of great athletes, but I spend a lot of my time talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the goofy, fun
the
stuff
fun
that
stuff.
we get to do, and hopefully people get to enjoy.
And you also have such a heart, it seems like, for the community as well. Like before the game, you'll have some kind of school or some kind of local choir or community group does the national anthem. They might sing even another song. They might sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," something like that. So you always are invested in the community.
Yeah, we always try to view that kind of half hour leading into the game as a focal point for that.
Yeah.
You know, it's honestly a lot of what you like to do. You bring in folks that are doing either cool stuff or giving back or able to showcase their abilities. We try to do that in that half hour. And a lot of those times when those groups are doing that, it's a fundraiser. So they're keeping a good chunk of the funds of those ticket sales. So
That's
it's kind of
amazing.
hopefully a win-win for them. And then they get to create a cool memory as well.
Yeah.
You know, you always see when the schools are there, all the parents and the grandparents and the cousins and everyone down there filming it, and I always get a big kick out of it.
Yeah, I love that too. Even you have young fans now saying, "Play ball." What is it they say at the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah, they get us going. Yeah. I always love it when they look really nervous, and then it's like, say it, and they find their voice.
Just boom it through the whole stadium, you know, play ball. I love that. And you also are involved in, I mean, I see Strike and Sinker and kind of your crew, your promotions team out at several events, 5Ks or fundraisers as well. So it seems like you stay pretty involved in the community that way
It
too.
really is from end of February, beginning of March till if we make the playoffs in middle of September, we try to stay. The Naturals keep us busy, you know, with 69 home games and 6-game series. But when the team's on the road, we always try to find opportunities to get out there and get Strike out there
Yep.
and you know, promote what's coming up or find ways we can also just kind of give back and, you know, hopefully have some fun at another event.
Yeah. Now, Bo, this one's for you. You have several promotions. There's like Bucka Brat Night. Remind us of those, because we're big fans of the food and the drink here.
We do. We have Bucka Brat, Dollar Hot Dog, Thirsty Thursday, and then we have a happy hour on Friday and Saturday as well. On Sunday, we do the free snack for kiddos. So you got to be a kid for that one.
Right.
But all the other ones,
Hey,
Can I
Fair game.
like dress up as like a kid costume and be like, please, more for me?
I want to see you as the chick doing the race, I think.
Sign me up. Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coaches. Hey, if people do want to be put in and they want to get plugged in, what's the website? Where can people go for more info?
yeah, NWANaturals.com, all the info about the team, promotions, tickets, you can find it all there, and you know, a lot of fun left in our season this year.
Absolutely. You got tons of fun out there at RVS Ballpark. You got to find yourself out there for a game, maybe a hot dog, a brat, a beer. Have a great time. Stick around. We're going to keep having fun on this show. We'll be back with more later.
Separate my path, leave me by the phone. You must avoid just to enjoy. You can't pretend like you don't know. Run me down the road, wherever you belong. But you wouldn't hear me fly to and near me. I can't pretend like I don't know. Not like I can't see your car from instead lane coming away. Situate my view. Tell me anything you wouldn't see. Still can't believe it. We can't pretend like we don't know. Not
Yes, everybody, welcome back. We're down here at the chef's table. Mike, Aaron joining us. We're talking about pizza. Pizza.
Yeah, you guys are gonna stretch some pizza.
Yeah, all right, let's stretch. How do we? Yeah. Yeah. Is
Pizza
that all-
stretches me. Like, so how do we?
I don't know what you're talking about, Bo.
Yeah,
I don't
what do
know
we need to
you're talking
do?
about. All right, so what you want to do is you want to create the crust first, right? So typically in the restaurant, we'll do it on the table.
Just gonna follow what you're doing.
We're just gonna
I do
kind of
it on the
start.
table at home too.
I've been there. Yeah. This one, you just want to
at that.
kind of create the crust right here. So
Okay.
you're just going to kind of stretch it out a little bit. This kind of gets you to the
you
fun
need
part.
more
You want to get
of
to the
this
fun
stuff?
part. Yeah, throw some more on there.
Okay.
Throw some, I think Jason needs some
I
too.
need some. This is
Bam.
dry.
Yeah, let's throw some on there.
Yeah.
A little bam. Okay, let's see. We kind of got a smaller version of a pizza. And then you're going to pick it up and then just keep throwing it in the air.
So
You
Yeah.
make
So
it
like
sound
the
so
different
easy.
sizes, like when you get a small, medium, large, is it the same amount of dough, or do you?
No,
Okay.
typically it's a different amount of dough. So our dough
Gotcha.
balls, we do about, I mean, we use the metric system, unfortunately. So
Okay.
they're about 600 grams.
600
What does
grams.
that
600
equate
grams.
to in the non-metric system?
Was it about 11.7 ounces, somewhere
Yeah, that's
around
why we
there?
use
That was pretty exact.
No, yeah, this metric is
Okay.
way more,
Wow,
way
you
more
keep-
exacting.
This stuff is-
There you go, look at that.
I already ripped a
Let me see
hole
what
in
you
it,
got.
Mike.
That's all right, we can still use that.
can
That's
still
money,
use it?
Jason. We need to
Okay.
sell that.
I feel like I need to
Would you
start
got
over.
to you squish it all up again?
Oh,
it
no,
all
you
again.
just throw it away at that point.
No,
It's
then
pretty
it's
much
done?
useless at that
It's
point.
useless?
Yeah, man, I hate to say it, but I'm going to need to see you in my
Oh,
office.
that
come
becomes-
on.
Can
All
you
right,
like
all right.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work out for us. Yeah.
Out of that? Like,
I
can you
mean, sure,
repurpose
sure.
the
Yeah,
dough?
I mean, you could if
Make
you
a
want.
Could you make
a-
like a breadsticks out of this? Come on, you gotta be able to do something.
I mean, maybe some pretzels. I don't know.
okay.
You know,
Hey,
like tie it up,
listen.
maybe. I don't know.
yeah, talk about
garlic
pretzels,
knots.
and that's perfect for baseball food. Can we talk about baseball for a second?
You know what? I love talking about baseball. It's
Yeah.
my second favorite passion behind pizza.
How are you and the Red Sox doing this year?
Oh, we're not great.
No?
We're not great. Yeah, but, you know, it's that volatile relations. That's horrifying.
What about the Mariners?
Kind of
What-
like the Red Sox this
First place,
season,
baby.
yeah.
First place.
First place. Cal Raleig's got 21 home runs. One behind the league lead. We're
you
going.
have this gleam in your eye like you're just rubbing it in.
It
on
really is.
Robert
So-
Sala.
We've had a
It's not
long
okay with
22
me.
years
Yes.
in Seattle
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
playoff baseball,
It's
but it's
been
looking
pretty
like it might
brutal.
happen again this year.
Yeah.
So you've been there in Johnson, the Johnson Square, kind of for how long now, Mike?
Gosh, it's been 4 years. It'll be 4 years in July.
4 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right
business-
after we built out during COVID.
Yeah.
What a time.
Yeah, what a time. Let's open a restaurant when nobody's going outside.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I
it turned
know,
out
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no, it's booming, and you do pizza, obviously, but you also do cocktails, right?
We do, we
Yeah.
do.
Pasta.
Pasta. We make all our pastas in house.
That's
We
why
got
I- yeah.
cocktails. We've got, you know, gelatos and salads, all kinds of things.
And
All kinds of
hats. Look at all these
Italian.
hats.
Hats and breadsticks.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the go-to item on the menu when people come in? What is there like a staple? Like
You know, it seems to me everybody the pepperoni pizza is always our number one seller. We use
Yeah.
an Ezzo pepperoni, which is a dry cured pepperoni. The
cuppies.
They char, they cup. If you've been to Ruby, you've seen them. It's absolutely amazing. Like a really spicy kind of pepperoni, almost similar to a salami versus a pepperoni typically. But man, we sell how many a week, chef?
Oh,
Yes.
290.
Do you have a pepperoni pasta?
We do not have a pepperoni pasta. This is interesting.
yeah.
We can talk new shop.
I'm
we can talk
saying
maybe.
pepperoni
we can put
pasta.
Bo's pepperoni pasta.
You're sitting here going like,
chicken pepperoni. You know what I
chicken
mean?
pepperoni.
There we go.
I'm
Yeah.
not
People be like, I don't know who Bo is, but
Put some leaves in it, and then bam.
listen. Speaking of new things, can we just kind of talk about? There's something that's a little percolating under the surface right now, isn't it?
I'm gonna need permission on this. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
the
Yes,
green
we are going to be opening a new shop in Bentonville. Actually.
Yes.
Wow.
So we haven't got the name quite figured out yet, but it'll be a Pizzeria Ruby-ish restaurant.
Spinoff.
In the
Spin-off.
Pizzeria Ruby universe.
Yes, in the pizzeria, in the family.
multiverse.
Keep it in the, you know, when you're here, you know,
Your family.
Your family until you get out of line. Or a Yankee fan, then you got to go.
Just don't come if you're a
So
Yankee fan.
just don't come. If you're a Yankee fan, don't come.
Get out.
No, so
We got enough business other
we
than
have
you.
two ovens going in this one. So
Okay.
the long wait times, particularly we run in Johnson. Hopefully we're trying to circumvent that a little bit. But we're also gonna be doing slices all day.
Okay, for sure.
Throw me that dough. I'm
Well,
gonna
you
make
know
you
who
pizza
else
right
is a
now.
slice
I know,
of
right?
pizza? Me.
That's right. Okay, should
You
we do
brought
that?
me dough.
Right.
but
Can we turn that into a magical?
I can do it right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
can do it.
do it.
All right.
Throw me that dough.
I got you. Ready?
All right, throw it in the oven. Ah!
And boom!
And I thought you were talking about long wait times.
Look
What
at
is
that, man. But you know what?
It's
You
immediate.
guys get the VIP treatment.
Man, okay, I think we should
Yes.
get in on
Yeah,
this, dude.
get you some.
Come on,
Get a
get in.
jar.
All right, where
Get
are
a
you
slice.
located for people who have never been there?
Boink.
Cheers.
So we're located at 5519 Hackett Street, and we're in Johnson, right off Johnson Mill Boulevard. We're kind of on the back side of the building behind Hellfellow Well Met. I got a cool
Just
little
look
patio
for
out
all
there.
the people.
Just look for all the people. Yes, yes. The patio season is pumping, and we're actually in the entertainment district there. So You can drink, hang out at the park across
Go
the street.
outside, pizza
Yep.
slice.
I know during
beer.
the summer they have cool concerts and things like that
Yeah.
for the families right there in the Johnson Square Park. So
I mean, summer is here. We got the pizza. We're talking concerts. We're talking baseball. It's all happening.
Yep.
Thanks for bringing us a treat,
Yeah,
guys.
of
I'm
course.
excited about your new place in
man,
Midville.
we're excited as well.
You know what? You got to come back and bring us some food from that
I
spot.
think we can. I think
whenever
we're
we
going
get
to
out.
have some sandwiches at that one. So the next
Oh,
time we'll
man.
make some bread.
Let's do it. All right, stick around. We're going to keep eating pizza. We'll be right back with more later. Yes, everybody, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms or send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com.
And don't forget, if you missed an episode, you can always go back and watch any of them on our YouTube.
That's right. Before we get out of here, we got to thank our amazing guests, including Justin, Strike, and the group from the Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
And of course, the gang from Pizzeria Ruby for showing us how to ruin a pizza.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And how about that band, Mr. Orange? That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.